Hunter, ladies and gentlemen, to your left here.
Hunter Hayes, ladies and gentlemen. I'm his manager. He bought me a new car.
I'm working on that. I'm working on that.
A Tesla, as a matter of fact.
Oh.
Nancy Brooks with Dog Global.
Good to see you, Miss Nancy.
Can you talk about the experience? I mean, all of us, when we saw Stevie come up, was like, wow. What were you feeling? And Stevie, if you could mention your thoughts on Hunter and how wonderful he is as a musician and a singer.
Well, for me, I can say that this has been a dream of mine for a long time. I've mentioned this to everyone I know. And I was fortunate enough to get to meet Stevie last year. And we talked about collaborating, and I will say the run-through, I was so nervous. And we ran it through for the first time, you know, without really a whole lot of lighting. And I was standing at the front of the stage, and you know, we're trying to figure out, you know, we're starting Sir Duke, and the riser rolls up, and I just looked at every one of the guys in the band, and we're just all in awe that this is happening. I mean, it's something I've been dreaming of for forever, and it finally happened. It's amazing, Stevie.
You know, what can I say? This young man is a blessing to country music and to America, because he really has listened to all kinds of music, and you can hear those influences in what he's doing, and he does it so incredibly well and blends it with what he knows and how he feels. But most of all, what excites me about Hunter Hayes is the pureness inside that heart, his love for music. It's really emotional to me because I see, you know, I see God working in him. And I'm very happy about that. I mean, he's the kind of artist that we talk about when we say we want to bring love back to music and bring people and unity back to music. Well, this man has that in him. So I just say today is the beginning of the best part of the rest of his life.
Thank you, Stevie.
I want to ask you about your motivation for coming to the Country Awards show, and a little bit about some of your favorite country music. What artists do you particularly love?
You know, I love from bluegrass to, you know, the hillbilly music to country to what I just love, you know, number one, I love music, period. So all of the various artists that I hear, some of whom I don't know all the names and stuff, but, and I don't want to say one and not the other, but listen, what I can tell you is that I have always been a lover of music and country music. And the amazing thing, I recently saw a few days ago, the Motown show that Barry Gordy's, you know, just finished. And what was amazing to me in comparing tonight to that was that there at that show, I remember all the music that Smokey did, and Hollanders or Holland did, and Norman Whitfield did, and all the various writers that had love in it. It was about lifting people up, lifting love up. And so tonight, again, I'm here in this event, and it's about lifting people up, music up, love up. Listen, we could not be here without love. And, you know, I wish I could say to the president at this very moment, President Obama, will you let me go to North Korea to talk to the leader, because he must not know the people that are helpless, that will be killed if there were war. So it's emotional to me, and it's fun. So there we go.
Hunter Kelly with ABC News Radio, and I just wanted to ask what upcoming musical projects you're working on, if there's anything in the pipeline for you. Stevie.
Oh, me, I'm sorry. I'm like, well, I'm working on this project with David Foster called When the World Began. And we have actually, he's put together some incredible arrangements to songs that I've done before with the London Symphony Orchestra that we're going to do. Some of the songs that people know, but we've done them differently, and some new songs we're doing. I'm working on an album that I've been talking about for a long time, 10 Billion Hearts. And I'm working on a gospel album that I promised my mother that I would do before she passed away, which is going to be called Gospel Inspired by Lula. And then Hunter and I have been working on the song I told him about yesterday. So yeah, we're kind of busy.
Stevie, Shannon Black with CM Chat. I'm curious, at this point in your career, I mean, everyone wants to work with you. Is there one artist that you haven't worked with yet that you'd like to collaborate with?
I'm doing it right here, right now. There you go.
Hey, Charles.
I wanted to ask both Hunter and Stevie, I think your performance is sort of evidence of this, but we had Eric Church back here earlier talking about the fact that in some ways there no longer are genres of music because it's all just sort of cross-blending, and with the invention of the digital age, everything is kind of melding together. Stevie, do you feel that? Do you see that in the current musical culture? And Hunter, can you talk about being someone who's being able to benefit from that and crossing all those lines?
Yeah. Stevie?
Well, first of all, I never see anything wrong with unity. That's first of all. And that isn't to say that country loses its culture, its essence, because basically the artist, it doesn't mean that every single song that they do has to be with somebody who's doing hip hop or who's doing jazz or whatever, and vice versa. But the point is, it's about music. And I think music is the only thing that we have left that could possibly save the world.
All right, and last one. Oh, sorry, Hunter.
Oh.
Still here.
Well, no, I mean, yeah, it is just about music. I mean, what I love about the music that I grew up listening to, you know, what roots me deep in this genre, but what also, you know, drew me to Stevie and listening to his records is like, you know, it's simple, it's the truth, you know, it's music and it's the truth, it's life, it's real, it's what we wake up facing, it's what we go to bed dreaming about, you know, it is truth and it is music and it is that, it is the one thing that kind of it is, as the man himself said. It's a world within itself with a language that we all understand, and I think that couldn't be more true, and that's why I love that we did this song tonight.
Hey, gentlemen, right here, Craig Shelburne with CMT.com. Hunter, I wanted to ask you, maybe give me some more details about that collaboration with Stevie, and also some more details about the deluxe album that you're going to have in like a couple weeks, I believe.
Yes, sir. Well, I always love, I don't know, I just always love experimenting and collaborating, and obviously I did the whole original first record by myself, so there's not a whole lot of collaboration there, and I miss that, you know, and I love the way I did it, and I do it, not because I think I'm good enough to do it by any means, but I did it because I'm comfortable working that way, and so on the encore edition, the deluxe package of the original record, you know, I went in with musicians that I really wanted to work with, and that I'd seen on other records, and I've got a couple of guests like, you know, Jason Mraz came in, and Ashley Monroe came in and sang some tracks, and I'm just finally getting to do some collaborations, and I've been dreaming about doing something with Stevie at some point, and so, you know, obviously, like I said, I mentioned it to pretty much everyone I knew, and everyone on similar teams, and I actually, surprise, got to meet him. We got to meet about a year ago, and I played him something of mine that I thought was really, really influenced by what he does, and he brought up a collaboration, and I said, you let me know when and where, and I'm there, and here we are. So, yeah, it's an honor.
I want to just say one thing to everyone. You know, the similarity too is that, you know, when I was working with music on different songs that I did as a little boy, it didn't really work out exactly like I wanted to. So I was happy when I was able to find the synthesizers and all this stuff. Not because I didn't believe in musicians, but I'm sure that he feels the same way. You know exactly what you want the drums to do, what you want the guitar to do, what you want the bass to do, and if you can play it yourself, hey. But that isn't. Am I wrong or right?
No, I feel you. I feel it.
And so the thing is, that isn't, as he was saying, it doesn't take away from the ability to collaborate. I mean, you know, bringing people together to play is a great thing, but before people get it, you got to let them get it. You got to let them know. When I was working on Superstition, some of the musicians said, "Man, that's some garbage. You know, you need to come back. Come on home, baby. Do it right." Play the musician. And I said, "I will," and we did. And so, you know, here we go.
There you go.
La 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 la.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Stevie. All right.